Hey guys, what's going on? Butter Biscuit here. A little bit of No Moria with some Tacyn's Mod 2. We do have a little bit of a problem here. Not big, major problem, but I got my animals running around the ground, and I don't want to lose them. They will die if they're not fed. So as soon as this gets cleared up, I'm gonna actually start setting up pastures, and I may even start doing it now, because I really don't want to lose those guys. It's very important that I don't lose them, and they will die if they are out and about on their own. Um, and we can't let that happen because they will be an essential part of what I want to do. And on top of that, to get them back is it's not fun. Um, Alpaca. Okay, and this will be priority 1 for them. A max of 1 male will be allowed. A max of 10 females. I will guarantee that I always have 1 male, and 1 male can help. You basically get the same if you have 2 males or 10 males. Uh, it all depends on how many females you have. Um, And then I'm going to make another one in a second. But right now I want to get all my animals located. Number 1, this is going to be yak attack. All right, again, same with the males. I want 1 and I want 7 females. That way if I do lose that male, I can still come back and, or another male will be put in there. And this one will be an emu. There's a lot of animals to get. So emu. Wrong way. Priority 1, and no, wait. And this is gonna be emu. Alright. And the reason that I named them, even though I don't really need to, is pretty simple. Now I'm gonna make an alpaca one, but this one's gonna be alpaca butcher. And what this does, I don't care how many animals go here. I don't want the priority to be any higher or lower, but higher than the other alpaca one, because that one is specifically going to be any males or any females that go over my threshold in the other one, and those are the ones that I'm going to be able to uh butcher if I want meat or bones or the like. So let's go ahead and get you going for emu butcher. All right, and then back. All right, and then like for example, I can just do this, and those gaps that were there because of the trees will all be filled in. I may actually just stick around because this guy's cutting down trees. He of course isn't getting to the one I want him to get to. And I need them to replace these floors as well before I can start up my farms. But I have plenty of food, so I may actually have my farms. I may do my farms over here. I think I'll go 3 wide on the farms, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. So 10 by 10. And with the farms, normally, like in a normal Nemoria, I would probably just make 2 strawberry. But I have so many different types of things that I can make that I'm not even worried about it. I am going to make a wheat farm, and I want to make it to priority 2. It is very important that I get my wheat. I need the grain and everything else for a lot of it. A lot of things that I want to do. And then strawberry, I'm going to make number 1. That way I always have some sort of food coming in. And then let's keep going over here, and let's get cotton going, and that can be priority whatever. It doesn't matter. Before we forget, let's go ahead and replace the soil floor with some dirt. There you go. There you go. We'll go ahead and get as much of it as we can. Obviously, that does not guarantee that they will actually come and do that anytime soon, but it does mean that we're asking them to at least. So there is that, and I think this is yeah, it's a dirt floor now. Okay, so we can go back, and a lot of this, the first year is like completely just setting up. And once the first year kind of goes by, it actually is pretty easy. I've played so many different times. I've never have to maintain my farms. They just kind of maintain themselves. Um, turnip and pomegranate. Last one will be beet. And I don't want too many farms. I mean, if I get a new seed, sure. I mean, I'd be happy to. But I don't. I think I missed potatoes. I did. I don't necessarily want an extraordinary amount of uh the farms because eventually my guys will become very quick at doing what they need to do, but again, that's eventually. It's not right now, and what I need is right now. Okay, so whenever they start replacing this stone floor, I can't remember actually. Did I say I was gonna make this uh, a warehouse? Is this where I was gonna build my factory? So where people are going to be sleeping? I don't really remember. Now, obviously, my stockpile's going to be right here, so forgive me. I don't have the best of memories, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and just go this way and continue this stockpile as much as we can. Man, that stockpile is huge. Oof, my computer not like that. Let's do smaller bites. Even that didn't even go well. Yeah. So, no, it's fine. All right. I really can't remember which way I was gonna go with that thing. I'll figure it out, but it's just annoying that I can't even remember. I really, I do need to get them to stop falling asleep on the ground. So that will be for another time, though. For now, let's go ahead and I just don't even know right now. There's just so much to do. All right. Agriculture. Let's forage. Start from over here, and we'll go this way. And we'll just go to the end. Honestly, just let them buy 40. Okay, and then let's fell trees. Go back over here. Buy 40. Get it. Yep. Hope I missed something. Missed an entire section because that should not have been the way it was. I don't think it matters though because yeah, I don't have any trees over there anyway. All right, let's go back. All right, we're almost done setting up all the farms and everything, which means we'll be able to move on with our lives and not worry about it anymore. All right, so finish up with the trees there. There we go. Or rather, I apologize. It's highly offensive. Alright, and done. Okay. And last but not least, the pastures will be set up. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. The only thing now we need them to do is finish this up, and then actually, I think what we'll do, we'll start setting up our workshops. I don't remember what I said I was going to do. We'll start setting up our workshops, though, and then when we're done setting up our workshops, we'll not start done, but once we're midway, we'll start making some blocks and stuff like that, and we'll start making another tower out of blocks over this way, and it'll be in the middle, and we're gonna go. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go up because our stockpile's down, and we'll go and get some stone laid down, and once that's laid down, what we'll do is we will start building some rooms for my gnomes, and that will be that. It's gonna take a minute, but you know, it's the journey. It's what we're going down here. All right, we're looking good so far. I'm hoping next video perhaps will be at the first day of summer. What that will hopefully allow for is for me to maybe get an extra gnome or two, which would be awesome. But if not, then not. Let's go ahead and down on this floor since we're finally done mining out some stuff. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and keep going here. I don't know how much. See, and that's the problem. I can't do a huge area because I don't know that it's going to be safe to mine. So I have to kind of do what I can see on screen pretty much. Let's get them there. They should be busy for a minute here. And they'll gather some more materials that we'll need eventually. And let's go back up. Everything's starting to look good. Is this area done over here? It's done enough, but now we have to do the age-old fun thing of replacing these floors. And that's pretty much, honestly, it's probably the most annoying thing that needs to get done on a new, I don't mind setting up the workshop, I don't mind setting up the houses, I don't mind setting up any of that stuff. But it is really annoying having to replace the dirt. And it's constant. So, I don't really need all this area. I'm eventually going to clear out the whole land, but for now, honestly, it's not that big a deal. But eventually it will be. Eventually it will be a really big deal. But for now, it's not. And I really need all this to be laid out, and then I need all that wood taken care of. But before we go anywhere, let's go ahead and just have them forage all this stuff in between. Okay, this is times 40, I thought so. Let's just go ahead and get them to forage it all and clear it out. So not anytime today necessarily, but as soon as possible. And this will allow us to start setting up some homes over here. So, we'll figure it out. I might not do a tower, actually. I might just actually do, like, a home. Yeah, I wanted to set up this down here. Because I can. Not necessarily for any other reason. But let's designate this room as a dormitory. Alright. Boom. And then let's build furniture. Unfortunately, it's just gonna have to be some straw beds for y'all. Set up. I don't really need that many. This dormitory is like way bigger than it needs to be, but whatever. And if I see that people are still falling asleep on the ground, I will obviously add some more beds later. Right now they can fall on the floor because these beds don't actually exist. I'm actually building them right now, so that's fine. I'm getting over that. Right, there you go. Okay. Hopefully somebody will go and build those and replace this floor. There's just a million things that need to get done. But that's the problem with starting on such a big map. There's just so much that needs to get done. You just can't get it done that fast. The logs are the least of my concern right now. They will become a very big concern, but for now they're really low on the concern level. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I hope you're enjoying the videos. If you are, please like, comment, or subscribe. That'd be really awesome. it's really awesome to hear from you guys and hear what you guys like, what you don't like, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, all that kind of stuff. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a good one. Hope you have a biscuit.